What is going on, Guardians, and welcome back to another Destiny gameplay video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about ways that you can limit and control the engagements that you get placed into. So you can't always control every engagement, but there's always options that you have to sort of make limitations to turn the favor back towards you. So these are things like manipulating the environment, the sight lines, how many people can see you, factors like that. So I'll give you a couple of examples of ways that I do that here in this video, and then maybe start helping you think about ways you can do the same. So this first play comes from Trials yesterday with Hovey and Manny. So I push in here, I'm 1v2, they've got one guy down, I want to get one pick. I lead with a grenade, followed up with some hand cannon shots, and then I turn to run away from this grenade that's chasing me, because I mean, obviously I'm the last man standing, I don't want to go down. But as soon as I see that my grenade killed the guy, I know I have to do an about face and just go follow it up. Now when I do come back to challenge, notice where I post up here and the way that the sight lines kind of position themselves. I basically created a small little valley with the sight lines, so that right in front of me, if they're going to challenge, they're going to come right into my immediate field of vision. So it's just all about controlling the environment and those sight lines. You don't just want to stand out in the open, leave yourself exposed. There's definitely ways that you can control the environment to favor you. Now, this is another play where I'm being a little bit more defensive. I've got a rushing Titan coming in to challenge me. I've got a sniper on, and I run out here because I want to bait him into a little bit more of an open area. I come out here, I know I can't go to the left, too many things on the radar, so I should go under the bridge and loop right back around and run through the hangar. Take a hard right as soon as I come out of the door, and then jump up in the air, and now who's in control of the engagement? It's me. So this Titan's still challenging, still chasing. He's going to come through a tight bottleneck. It's going to be really easy to put shots into him as he comes out, and I've broken line of sight. He doesn't know exactly where I am. So just controlling the environment. I would have gone down there had I stood my ground initially and challenged him. So it's just about being smart and trying to figure out ways that you can control the things around you to favor you when you're going up against someone who maybe has an advantage. Here I'll show you another good example of a time where I should have been dead. So I'm pushing in here, I want to get this relic disarmed. So I start working on the disarm, but you can see on the radar, dude is coming. So I actually use the probe itself for cover. I come around the backside of it, break line of sight, and then I jump up in the air. I've got the Bones of Ao. So he loses me in all that hubbub because I broke line of sight before I jumped. I come down on his back for the backstab, and then I can just instantly melee and pepper the second guy down. So honestly, I should have been dead, but I used the environment. I walked around the backside of the probe. I jumped up in the air and broke that line of sight and engaged from there. Here you see I got one snipe in the back alleyway here on Pantheon, and then the second guy peeks. I take the shot, I miss the shot, and then I back out. So I'm no longer in control of that engagement. If I peek again, that's double peeking, it's going to get me killed. So instead what I did is I just looped around to the other side of the map and approached the middle of the map with the rest of my teammates, and ended up getting a couple more kills, shutting down a super, all because I just decided, you know what, I wasn't in control of that engagement. It wasn't worth me risking my life over. So may as well just go find a different place to challenge from. This play here is another example of a time where I should have been dead. I get a couple of kills out here in the courtyard, but then I get peppered and I'm absolute. And this Warlock is going to come challenge me. So I'm out of control. I've got 0 health. But there are things that I can do to turn the favor back towards me. Something as simple as jumping. So the guy comes around the corner, he expects me in one place, he discharges his weapon there, I'm no longer there, and I can easily mop him up. This next play I'm going to show you is one that got a little bit chaotic. I was in the middle of 3 guys, and we managed to make it work. So here's how it shakes down. Initially, you've got me, Hovey, and Manny. We're pushing up on a team of 3 here in Trials of Osiris on Exodus Blue. I managed to get 1 pick. But now things are about to go downhill. I'm about to be at the bottom of my mag on my primary and in a 1v2 situation. So here I am, no ammo in my primary, and there's 2 guys in front of me. Now watch the guy on the left. Something as very simple as just sidestepping limits the engagement. Now it's a 1v1. I can switch to my sniper rifle and clean this guy up, reload my primary, and then just jump, get line of sight on the last guy with the bellicose and clean up the last kill with a 1v1 gunfight. So it can be really easy in these scenarios just to turn the tides in your favor by simply limiting the sight lines, and you regain control of the engagement even though you may be outnumbered or outgunned or whatever it may be. So I would just highly encourage you guys to start thinking about those things. It's going to dramatically change the way that you play the game. It's going to dramatically change your KD because you're going to be winning more of your engagements when you're in 1v2s instead of taking deaths. And I'm going to show you another play here where I get overwhelmed pretty quickly. I push into B here on Firebase Delphi. Radar shows one guy. I visually see one guy. So I scope in and try to get some shots on him, right? It looks like the engagement's over, but then suddenly when I descope, I got dudes up in my grill. So I switch to the sniper rifle. Sometimes you just have to go with the high risk, high reward. So I run for the no scope, and it pays off. Jump up into the window over this guy's line of sight after throwing a skip grenade, and then I can clean him up. So I was completely out of control at one point. Sometimes in order to regain control, you just gotta roll the dice and see what you can come up with. And the no scope paid off. Here I force this guy around the other side by throwing a grenade down, and I get my teammate back up. Now we're back into a 2v2, but I'm gonna make some mistakes here, or I'm just gonna make some plays that don't pan out. So I push forward. I hear him activate a blade, and I see him on the radar. He's right around the corner. It looks like he's gonna push in, but he actually goes outside to the left instead of pushing in there. I think he may have known that I had my bow up, and he may have intentionally baited my bow. But either way, my bow was a waste. He's running for the revive. He still has arc blade up, but as he comes out of it, I'm able to shotgun him down, and now I'm in a 1v1. I really want to get a revive here. I don't have a wombo combo up, but I do have a grenade. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide over here. I'm going to throw the grenade on the pillar just so it's in between me and the guy. He chooses to go for the revive, and the grenade finishes him off, and I'm able to just easily get the revive kill with the shotgun. So hopefully some of these breakdowns were helpful as you start to think about ways that you can regain control of the engagement by using your environment and maybe some high risk, high reward techniques, whatever you got to do. So hopefully it's helpful in any capacity, guys. I appreciate you stopping by. Sorry for the lack of uploads lately. I had internet issues for one day, and then I had a power outage that lasted almost an entire day, and then it was suddenly Friday was upon me, and I didn't have time to get a video up. It was either that or stream, so I streamed instead. So hopefully that's okay, guys. I will catch you in the Crucible.